one more company. This is really interesting. I also saw this was in China. I'm going to make sure I get your name right. Yichen Wu from Yuanqu Tech. I got it right, didn't I? Yeah. He's going to show us the robot.
Finally got the name right.
Finally got it right. This is hey, give me some credit. So, thank you. I don't think I think I got all the names of the China presenters correct so far. I'm 100%. So I saw this robot for the first time in China. I think it was last September or October. We actually did a smaller version of the Emerging Company Summit in Shanghai. Although I think we had quite a few people, if I remember, at least 100 people. It was a nice event, and you didn't present, but one of your colleagues did. Yeah. So I'm really excited to share what you have with the audience. So why don't we roll the video and start the presentation? Okay. I'm not sure if you have a video. I can't remember. And then let's talk.
Oh, stop. Just stop. Can you stop for a while? Okay. So good morning, everyone. Before I talk my product and my company, I would like ask you a question. So how many of you have young children? Okay, so lots of. So you know the children love to play, for example, toy and learning machine, learning tools. But you know, in recently, it seems the kids, they attracted by something else. So that is our smart device, smartphone or pad. So you know this smart device or the internet thing is valuable to everyone, including kids. But however, this device is not designed for them. For example, the content you need to be filtered, and the way they use, the time they spend on this device need to be controlled. So, because 2 years ago I have a 4 years old daughter, so I realized that, and also I saw lots of kids and the parents face this issue. So at that time I start this company and start to build this robot. So at that time, we are focusing on the speech recognition and the language understanding. So we put our 10 years experience on the AI and put into this product and build this product. And after 2 years, at the end of last year, we finally released this product. So I'm sorry, this is mainly for Chinese kids. So it's mainly speak Chinese. In this video, we try to put some English transcription there, so you can watch it now.
有一天，爸爸从未来给我带来了这个家伙，他叫小白。嗨，小白。I am. How are you? 我叫小白。Good morning. 你睡得好吗
I slept very well.
对不起 ，11。不愧小白真的可聪明了。11就是英语10。单会算数，还能教我。
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Can you play it again?
Yeah, let's replay. I want to see the end. Gosh, you guys were doing so great. You got almost to the end.
Stand by. The video froze. We're going to try it again.
You guys were almost there, almost home, and 2.5 hours of perfection.
Okay, let me explain. So before we continue the video, so this robot can provide the entertainment. For example, he can read story and play songs, and also he can teach the kid. For example, you already see that he can teach math, language, and also the traditional Chinese poetry. And also you can treat it as a smart device. It can have an internet connection, so it can, for example, use it as a tool to communicate with parents and also other friends. So I think it's not just although it's a smart device from the function, but the kids, we want it to treat as not only a device but also a buddy, a friend, growing with him. So provide can play with him and talk with him, and also teach him something, and then provide a totally different growing experience. So
Did we get the video rolling? Or?
Hold on 1 second,
Oh,
guys.
Okay.
I'll let you know when we're ready.
Okay. Well, why don't we keep talking, and if the video comes, you guys can just start playing it. So,
Okay.
So tell me a little bit more about the company. What stage are you? How big is the company? How many people? Can I buy the robot? So forth.
Yeah, this company already more than 2 years. So we spent 2 years working on this product. Currently, it started from 5 people. All people are working on the speech area, language processing area, and now it's around 50 people. Yeah, we have all the algorithm team, software development, and all the hardware design. So yeah,
And I can actually buy this, right?
Yeah, it's already released by the end of last year. So already, but you can only buy it in the China. in China. Yeah.
And it's quite expensive, right?
Yeah, it's not cheap, but compared to the value it provides, especially the education, you know, I don't think it's definitely valuable to our family or to our kids.
So basically, in China, people are willing to spend whatever it takes on education. I think the same is true here in the U.S.
Yeah.
Among Chinese who have immigrated to the U.S., I think we see a very heavy emphasis on education.
Yeah.
So.
I think the pay the education, the cost for the education of the next generation is worse.
And so you guys are doing basically natural language processing, computer vision, and how many different domains can this robot interact with? Because one of the things you see with natural language processing companies is you have to train it. You know, like if you use Siri, it's pretty good sometimes, but there's really only 10 or 20 different domains. You can talk about the time, you can talk about the weather, but if you ask it anything really complicated, it just goes back to a web page.
Yeah.
How about you? I mean, how many domains does this interact in, and is it easy for you to train it to do new things? Like, say, you know, my son is taking calculus. How can we teach it calculus?
Yeah, actually, you use the Siri as an example. It's kind of for the elder, it's general domain. But here we only focus more on the kids. So for the story, for reminder, for movie, for example, the chatting, and also some knowledge. For example, the calculus. Yeah, we actually train this robot only can do for example, the math under 100. If it exceed 100, then it also says, I don't understand, I need to learn. We want this as, I mean, it's a same intelligence with the 3 to 6 years old kid.
Yeah.
So I think the general language understanding is very, very tough. Yeah. So, but focus on this domain is limited the range, so it's a little bit easy. But and also, but of course, for the kids, it have something else, some other problem. For example, the kids cannot talk, for example, in the whole sentence, or semantic is not right like this. Yeah, it's
and
different.
So the way you process this is you have to be connected to the internet and you send everything to the cloud. Is that right?
Yeah.
And you basically got a GPU cluster in the cloud that's done training. On all the deep learning training, and then you do the inference. Is that right?
Yeah. So there's no GPU inside this robot. All the computational power or GPU cluster are in the cloud.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's not really a mobile device. It's going to be sitting in my home. I can actually have it either hardwired or on Wi-Fi, so I should have a connection. So I'm just curious, by show of hands, how many people were at ECS, our ECS event last year? Just curious. So a few. So I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a company called Jibo, and I interviewed the CEO. I forget what her name is. I'm just curious. They've got something looks very similar. Yeah. How do you see the differences between the two companies? You're not really the Chinese Jibo. You're different, right?
Yeah. When we started this company, we don't see Jibo. In the last year, they show. Yeah, they
copied you, right? They copied you guys.
No, I don't think we copied both. We just started from the same point. Then
Kitty told me there's a lot of copycat companies in China.
Yeah.
They copied you.
There's definitely, the China is market is very competition is very very tough. So lots of company copy. But we start this very 2 years ago. And I think the compared to product or company, so we focus on the kids, they focus on the family, and also we focus more on the speech interaction. So we build all the speech interaction, I mean all the technology and we collecting all the data and by ourselves. That's why we said this robot can grow with kids, because the more the kids use, the robot can learn more from kids, understand more, and become smarter. Yeah.
So it looks like the video's up. Am I?
We
right?
do have your
why
video
don't we
ready.
finish with play the rest of the video, and
Okay.
then we'll probably be out of time. So we've got redemption. Let's see if it works. And everything's been
有
redeemed.
一天，爸爸从未来给我带来了这个家伙，他叫小白。嗨，小白。I am. How are you？ 我叫小白。Good morning。你睡得好吗
I slept very well.
？11。不愧小白真的可聪明了。11就是英语的10。单会算数，还能教我英语。11，答对了，真棒。Good morning。Let's get up， 该起床了。哎，妈妈去上班啦。今天有雨，别忘了带伞啊。
你看，小白每天都给他拍视频。
朋友给我布置作业，有时候我怀疑小白可能是妈妈的特工，干啥妈妈什么都知道。我想看看视频。小白他有个千里眼，当我想妈妈了，他总是马上让我看见妈妈。我爱妈妈。这就是我和小白的故事，小白与我，我与小白。晚安，妈妈。
全球首创幼童专属呢喃机器人。
I am. How are you？ 我叫小白。
小身材，大智慧。
Yichen, thanks
Yeah.
so much for
Thank
coming.
you.
I hope to see you again next time I'm in China.
Thank you
Thanks
very
so
much.